Anderson. With his mom, Lauren, and the rest of the Anderson clan. Next up is number 7, Gavin Malloy. He's here with his parents, Patrick and Ashley, and his younger brother, Brady. Then we have number 11, Aiden Kwan. His dad, Evan. His younger brother, Ethan. Number 12, Kevin Arnall. With his mom, Kristen, and his grandmother, Karen.
It's a heated SFL rivalry. Oakridge and Rocklin coming your way next after the national anthem.
Here's Oakridge to kick you off to the northern end of the field to start the game. High School marching band. Performing our national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats.
I know, and now we're like in sweat.
So, Oakridge won the toss. They will defer, kicking off to the north side of the field to start the game. Welcome, everybody. I'm Chris Maffio, joined by my color analyst, Merce Delgado. Merce, this is going to be an excellent game. Oakridge 8-1, Rocklin 8-1. Almost identical placed in the standings in the state of California, SFL. This is a huge game. Both teams know what's at stake. Merce, what kind of game are you expecting tonight?
I'm expecting a close game throughout the entire game, and I am expecting whoever gets the ball last will win the game. That's my prediction.
Usually that's the case with some of these games. Rocklin, no stranger to those shootout type of games. They beat Granite Bay last week in Granite Bay, 43-35 in double overtime. So they can pull their weight in the shootout. They have a great offense complemented by a great defense. And Oakridge, obviously, very balanced on both sides of the ball. They like to run the ball in your face. Also capable of throwing a deep ball or two if need be.
Yeah, and capable of throwing a deep ball for sure. Joaquin Graves Mercado, the starting quarterback for Oakridge. He can use his leg, get outside the pocket, and throw some bombs if you need him to.
Yep, some beautiful throws we saw last week, or 2 weeks ago against Granite Bay. He's really gotten very good down the stretch this season, leading Oakridge to an 8-1 record. And here we go, we're about to be underway. Alex Hensley kicking this one off. And here we go. This one will not be returned. It was Owen DeSalvo and Grady DeSario back deep. So it'll be a touchback drive. Will start at the 20-yard line for Rocklin. Led out by their sophomore quarterback standing at 6'2", Reeve Slow.
Yeah, and Reese has been pretty good for Rocklin so far, as we can see, as they are second in league.
18 touchdown passes on the season.
And here we go.
Gavin Correa, the big tight end, in motion on the first play.
Rocklin is 4-1 home, 3-0 and away. See what they can do
They're
here.
going to start with the run up the middle. Picks up around 3 or 2 yards on the play, so run stop by Oakridge. There's Derek Keeley on the run, someone that Oakridge is going to have a lot on their hands trying to contain tonight.
Yeah, very skilled back. As he gets 3 yards and it's 2nd and 7.
Keeley averaging 75 yards a game rushing and 15 total touchdowns on the season. We have a whistle on the first play. Going to bring someone in.
Yeah, and as Chris said, very tight matchup here. Rocklin is ranked 3 in the Sacramento area, and Oakridge is ranked 4.
So 2nd and 7, Slow to throw for the first time, gets out of the pocket and runs. He's got a huge hole on his first run of the game, gets a first down and takes it across the 40-yard line.
And great decision by Sloan there. Sees that no one's open, rolls out of the pocket, makes a great decision, and gets like 20 yards.
Might have been a designed QB run there. Almost looks like it was. RPO. Just 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He's going to throw again, this time short in the flat.
Pick up about 5 or 6 there.
Nate Martin with the reception underneath. Got around 5 yards on the play. We'll say 7, 2nd and 3. And run this one again. It's Keeley up the middle. Gets the first down across the 50-yard line.
Oakridge is loaded with studs, one being Caleb Edwards, a 6'5", 260 tight end, also D-end. He's just amazing.
Yep, someone that Rocklin's going to have to game plan around. Him and Hoffman off the edge can really cause havoc in the backfield.
Oakridge running a 2-high safety look.
Here's a run up the middle, has a nice hole. Picks up around 7. Jack Marino, number 21, with the run. They're going to pick up 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. About Marcus Hoffman, he had 4 sacks, 3 sacks his last game against Del Oro. There's 11 total sacks in the year despite missing the start of the season. As here's the screen pass to set it up beautifully, have the first down. That's Brady Desario with the reception down the sideline.
Good play by Rocklin, and they have just been marching down this Oakridge defense so far throughout this game.
Yep, this has been a methodical first drive for them. No big plays, no third downs really. They just get the second and short and convert there. And that's worked beautifully for them.
And Oakridge defense hasn't been amazing per se, but it's been decent. But Rocklin is capitalizing on the early struggles from Oakridge.
They're going to run this one up the middle again. Not much doing there. It's Derek Keeley with the carry. And it's Hoffman with the tackle. 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8.
.8:25 left in running in the first quarter.
So 2nd and 8. Empty backfield for Slove. Now they're going to motion Keeley in a flag down.
False start.
False start on Rocklin.
Move him back. Move him back.
It'll be 2nd and long. This is really the first time Rocklin's seen a 2nd and long situation. They've gotten 6-7 yards on first down, which sets up a very easy 2nd down.
Cole Riley, number 43, comes in for Caleb Edwards.
Come on, team! Turnover! Toss a fumble! Let's go! Come on, Brayton!
2nd and 13. Slow's going to throw. Has protection now, lofting one down the sideline. It's incomplete, goes out of bounds. Trying to find Gavin Correa. Big tight end, 6'4", 225.
That was good defense.
So, going to be a little bit difficult for Oakridge to cover. Someone of that size. But Oakridge has one of their own, Caleb Edwards. Now here's 3rd and 13 from the 27.
Good defense from number 12, Kevin Arnold. Press man just wouldn't let him get behind him. And it is 3rd and 13. Four wide receivers.
Dropping back under immediate pressure. We're still running in the pocket. Gets out of the sack. Now stays alive.
Wow.
He's going to run for a first down and more. Down the sideline.
Oh, my
He's in
goodness.
for a touchdown. What a run.
How did he do that?
My goodness. Looking like Lamar Jackson.
That was amazing.
Well, we have a...
Oh, bring it back?
Appears.
And that's holding on the offense.
Ref, but is there a hold?
Yeah, I think so.
There was a hold, so...
Oakridge lucked out there.
Doesn't look like the flag was thrown in the backfield. Can't see anything there. Maybe it was thrown on the run, and in that case they wouldn't set them back.
Sloan, really good decision there. Faked out the defender and just kept running. Powered through, and unfortunately for them, it was a holding, so it's called back. But still, that was a great play by Sloan.
The ball will be at the 21. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Rocklin has taken almost 5 minutes off the clock in this first drive.
Sloan's going to throw again. The other way. Has his man and a first down. Inside the red zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Simple play action bootleg, finding underneath route, and it's a first down.
John Correa with the reception on the play action play. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Oakridge has all 11 men
They show
in the
that
box.
formation. They're just gonna try to go up the middle. That's one gets stuffed right around. Doesn't look like he got much there. It'll be second and goal from the 1. Gain of 5 there. Just gonna try to sneak this one in. Replicate the Eagles.
Probably just going to do
Try the QB.
same thing.
But they're
Same
just gonna
thing.
pitch this one in the back. And did he get in?
And he's short.
Doesn't appear so. So it'll be third down and goal from the 1.
Rocklin ran basically the same play, and Oakridge was ready, and they stopped him. Now it's third down. Same formation
Now
for
they're
both
gonna sneak
teams.
this one in, and doesn't look like it got there.
And he's short again.
So fourth down, Rocklin's got a decision to make. Well, it's Jason Adams. See what he does. Looks like they're going to keep the
They're gonna
offense
stay
on the
on.
field. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Rocklin got to
1 yard
switch it
line.
up.
Here's
Again,
fourth
same
down.
formation.
They're going to pitch this one, and
He's
hits a wall. He's stuck.
short.
Flag
what a
down,
play!
Like, but Oakridge forces the turnover on downs.
What a play by the
Might have called
Oakridge
a flag.
defense.
Refs inferring, but it appears Oakridge has stopped them. on
That was
fourth down.
huge. That was key for Oakridge to win this game. That was key.
Don't let them score in the opening drive. You get that. Now we get our first look at the Oakridge offense. The Oakridge offense, obviously, run first offense, but that's going to change here when you're backed up at the 1 yard line. Can't really risk running it here. Need to get some breathing room.
Joaquin Mercado, number 3, the junior quarterback. Hopefully he can cook up something here, get them in a more comfortier zone.
And like we said, he's been excellent all season. And that's a high snap.
no.
Ball running out of the back of the end zone. That's going to be a safety.
Oh, no.
They fall on it. It's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
Well, that ball looked like it was going out of the back of the end zone, but the high snap, Joaquin just couldn't handle it. Falls on it, hoping it would go back out of the back of the end zone, but it's a touchdown for Rocklin, so they get the points back.
Man, forget
After
what I
Oakridge
said.
gets the turnover on downs. I guess that's why you go for it on fourth down from the 1 yard line, because
Yeah.
you get a play like that.
Yeah, now Oakridge defense is going to have to step up again. Well, offense. But defense is going to have
Better
to
field
step up.
position this time.
Look it! Somebody get in there!
Quick change of events there.
So it'll be Jacob Winter to kick the extra point. And that kick is good. So
And that's
Rocklin
good.
goes up 7-0 on the fumble touchdown there. After the turnover on downs, we'll be back after this short break. It's Jaden Anderson and Jason Womack back deep for Oakridge. So the offense going to try to get something going here. This time, they should not be backed up from their own 1/2 line. And here's Womack.
Oh, a
This
handoff!
one to Jaden Anderson, and this is going to be a nice return. Down the sideline he goes. Makes a cut right around midfield. What a play that was.
That
Coach
was
Taylor.
amazing.
Wow. Had Womack just flip it to Jaden Anderson. goes around the left side and gets to around the 50-yard line. So great starting field position for Oakridge. A lot better than last time.
What a play. And Jason Womack is a really skilled player. And if you get him the ball, defenses are going to look at him. And then they flip it to Jaden Anderson, and he's got room.
Swiss Army knife.
Let's see if Oakridge's offense can redeem themselves here. Got really good field position compared to not.
So another high snap. This is going to be Orme on the carry. Up the middle, had a nice hole. And a gain of about 9.
And Orme and Womack in the backfield is a deadly two-headed monster, as they'll be cycling through each other all night.
I think Orme averaging around 100 yards per game and Womack around 80. So they spread the wealth. Both of them combined for 25 touchdowns on the year. Somewhere around that.
And I think for Oakridge to win this game, they need to get Caleb Edwards.
Yeah, he plays for USC.
Yeah.
Not these Trojans. They're going to motion Nolan King. They're going to give this one to Womack, trying to go around the end. Not much doing there. It's going to be 3rd down.
But as I was saying, I really think they need to get Caleb involved here.
And they like to use him in these 3rd down situations, red zone situations. And here, this is 4th down territory, so you may see him here. Might see a more creative play call from Coach Taylor with the intention of knowing we're going to go for it on 4th.
I really like the play action bootlegs, get Joaquin out of the pocket, and get Caleb over the top.
Nobody to the left side. Now they send Wengel in motion. Or Struts in motion.
He's got heat.
And they're going to dump this one off to Malor Edwards.
And
He
that's...
dropped it. And now it's going to be 4th and 2.
Man, and that's exactly what happened. Play action bootleg through to Caleb. Just, he's got to catch that one next
They're
time.
going to bring the punt team on. Well, Coach Taylor not going to go for it here from the Rocklin 43. Usually we've seen Coach Taylor be pretty aggressive in the past. So this is a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
You can pin the back deep and trust in your defense.
It's 4th and 2, so you think maybe, but they brought the punt team out.
Fake punt? I doubt it. That seemed too obvious.
That would be bold.
High punt. From
High
Hensley.
kick.
See what type of bounce it takes.
Can
Takes
they
a
get
nice
it?
Oakridge bounce. Spinning inside the 5. They're
What
going to
a
have
punt.
him pinned deep at the 3.
What a punt.
So Merce, as the Rocklin offense takes the field, got a lot going on in sports right now. We got World Series Game 1.
Yes, we do. Arizona is leading Texas 5-3, bottom
Wow.
6th.
2 runners on for Texas, but hoping for a good series. Telling someone 2 years ago the World Series in 2 years would be Rangers versus Diamondbacks
Yeah.
would have warranted a weird reaction, but
Yeah, and Diamondbacks have surprised everyone, and I think
so have the
because they have surprised everyone, I think the Diamondbacks could take it.
think they have all the momentum on their side.
Yeah, I think they do.
City of Phoenix hasn't had a champion in a long time.
Yeah, I think when they beat the Phillies in Game 7, I think that was their ticket to win.
So Rocklin pinned back at the 2-yard line. We'll see their offense trying to go 98 yards. Here's Slove going to throw under pressure
He's
in the
looking.
end zone. Just going to toss one down the right sideline, and it's off his hands. That was Gavin Correa. He had some separation down the sideline. He just couldn't haul it in.
And that was a perfect throw from Sloan. He just couldn't grab it. Got to catch those. Hit 2 hands. Got to
That
catch him.
would've Got them way out of that hole back at the 2-yard line. So that's a play that they'd like to have back.
Yeah. Yeah, as Rocklin, you would like some comfort.
Some breathing room is all they ask for. Even
Yeah.
if that means 5 yards to punt.
Yeah, for sure.
They're going to run this one up the middle. They get that breathing
As they
room.
will do.
He's tripped up right around the line of game.
Yeah, exactly as you said, that probably was 6-7 yards.
Healy got
Oh,
first
it was a
down
first
there.
down. Wow. Didn't look like it from up here, but they did. He got 11 on the carry, 1st and 10 from the 13.
from the 13-yard line. Got that breathing room they wanted. And another run, this time not going anywhere. Stuffed right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that Oakridge D-line came through this time. And all Rocklin got was 1 yard.
Cade Fair, Marcus Hoffman make up that D-line. Caleb Edwards. Cole Riley. Oakridge, they like the 3-4.
One high safety for Oakridge, press man.
This is going to be a QB keeper.
Oh,
Fumbled the snap
wow.
initially. Now he's going to run for days. Past midfield. It's a foot race to the end zone. He's going to take this one the distance. 87-yard house call.
What a
From
play
Reeve
call.
Slow after fumbling that one initially. Wow.
What a play call from the Thunder. Obviously, didn't go as they planned because they fumbled. But Sloan, just instinct, took it. And it ended up in an 87-yard touchdown.
That's a beautiful designed run from Jason Adams, the head coach, and perfectly executed by Reeve Sloan. And he's got a touchdown. That's 13-0 Rocklin, pending the extra point. There's Jacob Winter on to kick.
As the Thunder attempt this extra point, they definitely have momentum on their side. Oakridge offense needs to do something.
Winter makes it 14-0 Rocklin. We'll be back in a minute. Rocklin with that 87-yard touchdown run from Reeve Sloan. Takes a 14-0 lead here in El Dorado Hills. Last time they played here, it was a 21-0 dismal game for Oakridge. And Oakridge, they've come a long way since that season. Coach Taylor and all these guys, 8-1 now. This kick going to go to the back of the end zone. Going to be a touchback.
Yeah, this is the Trojans' home turf. They need to do something about this. They can't let Rocklin walk in here and just own them.
Undefeated at home, but 2 weeks ago they were down 14-0 to Granite Bay. That touchdown run and that pick six, and they came back to win it. Pitched a shutout in the second half. No, they were kind of. The run was having a little bit of trouble stopping the run in the first half of that game, and then second half they completely shut them down. Like you said, second half shutout.
Talking about the run, they need to get Orme going, as well as Caleb Edwards.
They're going to
And
go
there he
on
is.
On the right side. See that shiftiness from him. Picks up around 3 there. It was 2nd and 8. He picked up 2 there. This is a drive it feels like Oakridge needs to score points on.
Yes,
Be a
definitely.
field goal or a touchdown. You just want to get back into this game. Say it's a game.
Rocklin playing very off on the right side of the formation.
With 2nd and 8, Joaquin to throw. To the outside, it gets picked off. Oh, we dropped it. Wow. That would have been a pick 6.
And not a good decision right there by Joaquin.
They can be thankful they dropped that one. They're going to come out of this unscathed, because that would have run all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, Joaquin needed to see that he was there and roll out. Because if you roll out, then it's a broken play. Anything could happen at that point.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 off the dropped interception. So back at their own 22-yard line. So kind of play they're going to dial up here. 3rd and 8. Joaquin gonna throw. Has a clean pocket. Now he's gonna loft one down the sideline. Anderson making
Dot.
the grab.
What a throw by Joaquin!
That's an excellent back shoulder throw.
Perfectly paced ball.
Dropped it right in a bucket down the sideline.
And that's what Oakridge's
Oakridge
offense is needed.
business. See, that's why that drop pick's so important. We'll be talking about that one in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So
Yeah, it is.
throw that questionable pass, and then you follow it up with an excellent deep ball like that.
It's definitely a really good booster, confidence booster for Joaquin there.
So from the 36, high snap. They're going to run this one to Orme. Nowhere to go, gets stuffed. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, gets about 1.
Man, they need to do something about the high snaps, as we've seen that high snaps are not good.
Yeah, a little bit mishandling the high snaps. They just seem to be a little bit. Joaquin's having to jump for them. Center Zane Roeder.
They put Caleb Edwards out wide. And he goes
Go
the
over
other
the
side.
And a
Another
tight
great
window.
throw.
Finds his man, Jason Womack. And a 1st down.
That was another amazing throw. Joaquin couldn't have put it anywhere different. Otherwise, it would have been
Very
incomplete
tight
or
window throw.
an interception even. Oh, but it looks like it's
I'm gonna
coming.
say he didn't catch it.
It's coming back. What?
Yeah, they ruled it incomplete. They
Ah,
say that
shoot.
it touched the ground. We'll have 3rd and 10.
I don't know. It
I'm not really
looked.
sure this is 4th down territory. You could
clean.
run a play trying to get yardage to make a 4th down manageable, but a little bit long for a field goal from here.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely 4th down territory. Get 6 or 7 yards just to set up for 4th. And obviously, if a big play's there, you take the big play.
Orme is in the backfield. Edwards outride this side of the field. Joaquin throwing. Gonna take a shot, looking for
PI.
Edwards, but there's gonna be the whole flag down.
Thunder player way too early on Oakridge. And that'll be an automatic 1st down.
Intended for Feuerbach. Flag right around the 20 or the 15.
You can't do that chance from the Oakridge crowd.
Let's see what they call here. They're gonna pass interference on the defense. 1st down, 15 yards.
Pass interference against Thunder. The Chargers 1st down.
And that's
No,
not
from the
what
21
Rocklin
yard
wanted
line.
to see. Yeah, if Rocklin stops him there, no PI, then it's 4th down, 4th and 10.
And here's Eric Orme trying to get around to the edge. Got a hole and a nice run there, around 9 yards.
And that'll be zeros for the 1st quarter.
Well, we're going to go to the 2nd quarter. Rocklin up 14-0. So we're back for second quarter action. So Rocklin up 14-0. Oakridge on the move, however. Second of 3 from the Thunder 14-yard line. We said it was important for Oakridge to score points on this drive, and they've responded beautifully. A nice drive set up by that excellent deep ball down the sideline for Jaden Anderson. They're going to run this one with Orme. Whistle on the play, but he picks up a first and sets up 1st and goal.
And that's not a crazy play call, but it worked, and I think they will continue to do that all night, as Orme is just, as well as Caleb Edwards, just a beast. And those two, as I've said already, those two are going to be key in this game for Oakridge to win.
See if they go to Edwards here in the red zone.
Type formation, one receiver out wide to the left.
An empty or May was in the
and they run it again.
He's going to be down at around the 1-yard line.
Again, Orme, halfback dive. Just great play call, because he'll get yards.
So it'll be 2nd and goal right from the 1-yard line. Rocklin was in this exact same situation. They ran 3 plays and didn't get it, and then got the touchdown on the
same formation by Oakridge. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran halfback dive again for Orme.
Yep, they have Orme in the back.
And they do.
They're going to take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Oakridge.
Let's go, Oakridge! Touchdown! Just easy. Orme, right behind the O-line, just took it in untouched.
And as much as we give credit to these Oakridge running backs, got to give a lot of credit to this O-line. They always do their job.
Yeah.
Excellent blocks.
Yeah, that's where the running back success starts, is with the O-line.
So it's Hensley on to try to attempt the extra point.
As Oakridge very quickly back in this game.
Hensley's kick is good. Oakridge cuts the deficit in half. It's 14-7. So Oakridge responds great to that long touchdown run with the long touchdown drive of their own. And
He muffed it.
Yeah, they muffed it, but
Touchback?
touchback.
Touchback.
You know what they say, you don't return a muffed kick. And he didn't do that, but they got that touchback.
Soldier Boy playing by the Oakridge Ozone. Oakridge Ozone always is hype.
Doesn't look like the student section's too much into it. I mean, it's cold out.
It is cold, but they'll get into it.
Now Rocklin offense taking the field. 2 drives, 1 touchdown, 1 turnaround downs from the 1. They pick up 2 on the play.
As Rocklin sets up a play here, we never really give any credit to the Oakridge band, but they are amazing. They're so
They always
good.
bring the energy. They're slow. Gonna run again. Using his legs. Now he throws across his
ball.
body. The middle of the field has a first down. Gavin Correa, the big tight end. His first reception of the game. goes for a first down and a little bit more.
That was a nice ball by Sloan. Kept his body under him, and that was able to get a hitch over the middle. Nice ball.
First and 10, now up to the 38-yard line. Gonna throw again.
Keeper.
Under pressure from Malloy, and he goes down. Malloy was right there with him. And he gets a sack there. Well, that play blew up instantly. They go play action, then you just see Gavin Malloy right in your face.
Yeah, that was amazing defense by Oakridge. As they would like to do that again. Second and 13 on the 35.
Now second and long, they lose 3 yards on the sack there.
Playing zone coverage, Oakridge is. 2 high safeties.
Under pressure again, Hoffman brings
And he's
him
down again! Back-to-back sacks for Oakridge.
12 sacks on the year now for Marcus Hoffman.
And what a player he is. Just
12
amazing.
sacks in, I think, 6 games. That's
very athletic play by Marcus there. As Sloan is, I would say he's pretty quick. And he stuck with him and got the sack. And now it's 3rd and 19 on the 29-yard line.
just 3rd and long. See what they do here. If they heave it deep or just go with the run, set up the screen, or... Go to Correa, far side of the field, and they're gonna throw. Sloan.
He wants to go deep.
Throw.
Oh! Good
That was
defense.
before the sticks, but it's incomplete. Fell to the ground after a little bit of a tip.
Yeah,
Rocklin
almost
get a
picked
punt.
off.
Looks like that could have been intercepted.
Yeah, if Nolan King, number 0, was just a half second earlier, he could have had both hands on it, be able to secure that ball for an interception.
Oakridge, they've done their job after going down 14-0. Touchdown drive, force the punt. Now gonna try to tie this one back
Oh,
up.
shanked
Direct
kick.
They shanked it. And Anderson, he's gonna return it. And he's got blockers.
He's got
A lot
room.
more.
Oh, he ran into
Trying
his...
to get across midfield, almost ripped off a big one there. But Oakridge, excellent starting field position now from their own 45.
He ran into his own blocker. If he didn't, he could have had yards.
And Oakridge, they play excellent from behind, because that's something that every team's going to need to be able to do in situations like this. Adversity. So they go down early, playing great from behind.
Yeah, even though they go down 14-0 in the first quarter, they stick with what they know, and they're down 7 with the ball back.
Love their motion with their tight ends. Orme was trying to get to the outside. Gets around 2 there.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Almost at midfield. 48-yard line, exactly.
Just 2nd and 7. Oakridge at their own 48-yard line. And Keane fakes the handoff, now dumps it off in the flat to Orme. He's going to run.
He's got yards.
He's got yards after the catch, a first down and a little bit more. Out across the 40-yard line.
Great instinct and decision by Joaquin. Saw pressure in his face, dumped it off to Orme, and Orme got 15, 20 yards and a first down for Oakridge.
They love their motion and their play action passes.
Yeah, play action seems to work all the time for Oakridge.
No, not involving their running backs as much in the passing game. And they do it there. Works beautifully. Now here's Womack, the other back. Going around the edge.
Hands off to Womack. Gain of 3 on the play.
He gets around 3 on the play.
Group tackle by the Thunder, led by Alex
2nd and 7 on the 35-yard line. Oakridge is inching closer to that red zone. 15 yards to go to get to the red zone.
Here's 2nd and 7. Joaquin.
Another play
Throw
action.
looking deep.
He goes
Now
deep.
Fires this one to the outside. And there's Jason Womack with the reception out to around the 15-yard line.
Womack ran a corner route. Nobody was on him. Joaquin found him. Great play by Oakridge as they are in the red zone now and are at the 10-yard line.
So at the 15.
Sorry, pass was to Adam Fauerback.
That passes to Adam Feuerback, it seems. Not Womack. They're going to run this one with Ramey up the middle. Pushing the pile down to the 5-yard line. Gain of 10 there. Going to set up 1st and goal.
Gain of 8 on the play.
When we pick up 8 there, going to be 2nd short. From the 7-yard line.
And I love the play action on this, not this play, but the last play, because it was the same formation that they just ran the halfback dive in. And it fooled the defense because receiver was there open. And they'll be in the same formation, 3 tight ends set. Or May in the backfield gets the handoff.
Again. Not that much doing there. Takes it about a yard or 2. But it's going to be 3rd. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think you take a shot to
3rd
the
and
end
1.
zone. Because it is 3rd and 1.
3rd down territory. You don't get it here. You have to assume Coach Taylor's going to go for it.
Yeah, and because I think he would go for it, I think they do take a shot to the end zone.
Try the brotherly shove. Or they're going to give him a 1st down.
The tush push.
I think that only works when your quarterback squats 600 pounds. You have one of the best centers of all time
Yeah.
on your team.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey is pretty darn good.
Yeah, because other teams try that and they fail. They're going to run this one with Ramey. Right into the pile. Looks like he got to the line to gain.
They run into some traffic.
But they gave him a 1st
And he
down.
does.
Respot the ball, but either way, it's going to be a yard on the play. 2nd and goal from the 4.
If Oakridge scored a touchdown here, that would be a really big change of momentum as Rocklin would allow 14 straight unanswered points. And
Oakridge going to receive the 2nd half kickoff.
Oakridge will be surely back in this game.
Joaquin
Play action
gonna
again, I
throw.
love it.
Running out to his right. Fires to the end zone. It is
Did he get it?
broken up.
He
Now-
got it! What a play!
Jaden Anderson has his 9th touchdown of the season.
Wow,
We're an extra
Joaquin,
point away from tying it.
that was an amazing decision by Joaquin. Sees it, is rolling out to his right, almost out of bounds, throws it back into the end zone, and Jaden Anderson goes up and gets it
That's
for a
great
touchdown.
play from Jaden Anderson. Looks like it appeared it might have got broken up, but they call touchdown. An excellent grab from Jaden Anderson. Is Hensley's kick He's going to tie it at 14. So Oakridge strikes back after being down 14-0. The ball is very much in Rocklin's court right now. The Oakridge offense has come alive here to start after being down 14-0. They're going to tie this game at 14. Now Rocklin going to have a chance on offense with 3 minutes left before halftime. Oakridge going to receive the second half kickoff. Let's see what Rocklin does here. Their offense has been working all night.
Yeah, what a play to finish off our last drive.
Rocklin more than capable of formulating a big response here.
Yeah, they're definitely capable. Sloan is very capable of creating a big play out of nowhere, as we've seen already today. So as always, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
You get touchback. We'll have 3 minutes to try to move this ball downfield. They're going to reverse this one. Going to the outside. Gets around 4 yards on that play. Seems like a lot of work just to get forward.
Yeah. Good play design, good play idea, but Oakridge was ready, and they contained it pretty well.
I mean, those plays, you kind of get a little bit disappointed when they just result in what an average run could get you. They pick up 4 there, so that's not bad on first down, but you get all that motion.
Yeah, I say you save that for clinical 3rd down.
Calling that on 3rd down could be a disaster.
It also could be
So Sloan
a
going
great
to
play.
throw to the outside. Has his man at a 1st down. Tackled by Kevin Arnold out of bounds.
As the Rocklin Thunder get a 1st down. Their offense is stalled lately in the second
Only
quarter.
one drive. The Oakridge offense has been 2 methodical drives. Rocklin scored fast. Sloan gonna
They go
float
deep.
up, firing this one deep down the sideline. No one's home. Was looking for
Uncatchable.
Connor Bow. Overthrew him.
Uncatchable for both the offense and the defense.
Just threw it away. So a minute 55 left to go until halftime. Oakridge thinking about getting the ball back here and adding on. Well, like we said, this is what you'd expect in an Oakridge versus Rocklin game. Rocklin 29 in the state of California, Oakridge 31. Battle for 2nd place in the SFL. Both these teams lost to Folsom, and that's their only loss of the season. Back from the 33. Sloan gonna throw. Had a clean pocket initially, then it breaks down. It's Kate Fair with the sack. Backs them up deep. Oakridge gonna call timeout. Stop the clock, and then you can get the ball back before halftime.
Yeah, smart decision by
Minute
Oakridge.
30. So they lose 6. Oakridge calls timeout. But this could pay dividends because you stop them here. Oakridge has 2 timeouts.
Yeah, very much so.
If you stop them here, you get the ball back with around a minute 40 until halftime. You can get field goal or a touchdown.
Yeah, run that 2-minute offense, which I definitely think.
Has been great for Oakridge so far this year.
Yeah, I definitely think Oakridge can score another touchdown even with less than 2 minutes to go. Chris, we got NFL Week 8 coming up here this weekend. What are your game predictions?
I couldn't predict them all. I know some big games, Seahawks and Browns. I think the Seahawks are breaking out the throwbacks. I'd like to see the Browns win, I guess. We don't like the Seahawks. Niners and Bengals. Niners defense is as efficient as wet cardboard.
Yeah, they gotta
Get
improve.
shredded. I hate to say it, but that's what's gonna happen.
Brock Purdy in concussion protocol has practiced last
No,
2
don't
weeks.
play him. He's gonna get. Can't risk another concussion. Here's Slow gonna throw. Oh, he
overthrew
can
him.
run forever.
Wow.
Just missed him.
You won't see that from Sloan anymore in this game, I don't think. He's been really good so far, but wide open guy, pressure got to him, and he missed the throw.
Oakridge is gonna get the ball back with around 1:40 left to go.
And that play is key because they didn't have to use a timeout. So they
Yeah.
have more than 1:40 and 2 timeouts.
There's just some miscues for Rocklin. They had that drop pick 6, and then that missed pass. Oh, this could be blocked.
Oh.
He was right there. He was unblocked there. But Oakridge gonna have nice starting field position. 1:35 left to go until halftime. Oakridge with the ball, tied at 14. We're gonna get a look at this 2-minute offense for Oakridge. 1:34 left until halftime. Trying to add in some points. They'll receive the second half kickoff. Joaquin throwing to the outside.
You would like to see him go out of bounds there.
Out of reception. Didn't go out of bounds. Didn't get the first down. That's Adam Feuerbach.
As because he didn't go out of bounds, clock keeps ticking. 1:15 left to go in the half.
Definitely trying to work this one to the field goal range.
Track down to
Now they
Orme.
dump it off to Orme.
And that's a first down, and they go to bounds. Good play by Orme there. A minute 6 left here to go in the first half. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line for Oakridge.
So they can work this one to the field goal range pretty easily. Touchdown they'd like more. They might take a shot. Joaquin under a lot of pressure.
Gets out of
out
pressure.
of the sack. Stays on his feet.
Can he do
and he's
something
gonna
with
run
it?
across midfield. Has a first down.
Oh, yeah!
Over the shoulder.
Attaboy, Joaquin! That's what I like to see.
Wow. That's a great play from him. A lot of toughness.
You'd love to see that from our quarterback.
Just under a minute to go.
So they pick up 8 yards on that. 2nd and 2 from the 43. He goes out of bounds, stops the clock. Not quite in field goal range yet. Work the ball around 10, 15 yards more. Or even better, get a touchdown.
A local NBA game in our area, Kings Warriors, is on right now.
What's the score of that?
Let's see here. The score is 52-46 Kings with 3:41 left in the half. As the Kings look to take this one over the Warriors. As the
Not gonna get
Warriors,
revenge on that playoff series.
yeah, the Warriors beat Kings in 7 last year in the first round of the playoffs.
Oakridge called a timeout. 2nd and 2. They'll have one timeout with 55 to go. Trying to work the ball 43 yards down field.
And speaking of Warriors and Kings, De'Aaron Fox, the point guard for the Sacramento Kings, is the first ever professional athlete to sign with the Curry brand under Armour. And That's a big signing for Curry Brand
him,
and for
I
De'Aaron.
think he chose like the worst marketing team because Steph can do anything and people aren't gonna care because his PR team's not very good. 50-point game against the Kings, you don't see much about it. Oakridge offense back on the field. 2nd and 2 at the Rocklin 43. Rocklin went up 14-0 early. Oakridge stormed back, trying to take the lead before halftime. Joaquin is going to go down behind the line. It's going to be 3rd down. You don't like that right there if you're Oakridge.
And Oakridge calls a timeout.
And they're going to call a timeout, and we'll step aside. So that sack there really hurts the drive for Oakridge. Now they're out of timeouts. They have 45 seconds left to go. So they can get a 1st down inbounds. They're going to have to run to spike it.
Yes, they will.
Joaquin throwing, dumps it off. Orme, he's going to have a 1st down and go out of bounds.
Great play. Great play call.
Absorbs the contact. That's a great play call. Well executed.
That's exactly what you wanted.
1st down across the 40-yard line. Clock will stop at 39.
You wanted a 1st down and out of bounds. You just got it.
Field goal would be very difficult from here around 56.
Orme went out of bounds with 39 seconds left at the 36, 1st and 10.
Oakridge could score here, then get the second half kickoff and go up 2 possessions without even having to play defense. So high snap, Joaquin throwing down the side lane.
Goes deep. He was there. He
Trying
just
to find
couldn't get
Jason
2
Womack
hands.
in the seam. Just ran the go route right there. Defender was there, well covered by Rocklin, so 2nd and 10. They take 5 seconds off the clock. Now I think gets to a point where it's 3rd down and you take enough time off the clock, you could go and try to just work it into field goal range rather than going for the home run ball.
Yeah. Good throw by
passes,
Joaquin there.
You can get up to the line quicker. See, it's only 2nd and 10, so still early. Nice throw, but well covered by Rocklin. Now Joaquin
goes
lofting
deep.
down the sideline, looking for Edwards out of his reach.
Good matchup there, but just beyond his fingertips.
Now 3rd and 10. Field goal be very difficult from here. 53 yards. You know, they had Carson Nichols last year, who was like all league or district kicker. They called him the Iceman just because he never missed.
Yeah, he was pretty good last year. Unfortunately, they don't have as good a kicker as they do last year as they did this
very
year.
good kicker. But Nichols just an excellent kicker. Joaquin
Goes
gonna
deep
go back
again.
that same route, looking for Edwards. A little bit of extracurricular activities down the sideline. They got caught up with each other a little bit.
Yeah, a little push and a shove there, but not enough to call a
There's no
PI.
contact. And now see what the play call is. 25 seconds left to go until half, so Rocklin has 3 timeouts. Can't really risk giving them the ball back. with enough time on the clock. So 4th and 10, they're going to bring Hensley on. He'll punt. You just can't give up a big return on this punt by any means. Give Rocklin any life.
Yeah, hopefully we can pin them inside the 5. Make sure they don't get any points at all going into halftime.
They wanted that field goal. It's a high punt. Bouncing around. Doesn't really take that good of a bounce for Oakridge. But they're going to have him inside the 10. 12 seconds left to go. Rocklin likely just going to run down the clock here, take it to halftime.
As Oakridge is going into halftime, you really like to see that Oakridge is down 14 going into the second quarter and is able to bring it back, and now it's a tie game at 14.
We're going to get the ball, start the quarter. So, for halftime, think for more coverage of Oakridge sports, fall sports wrapping up here, obviously. Follow Trojan Pride 80 on all social media platforms. Volleyball playoffs are going to take on Rocklin, the same team, volleyball team, on Tuesday up in Rocklin. And football playoffs going to begin next week. Rocklin going to just take this one to halftime. We're tied at 14. We'll step away for halftime. Second half on deck after halftime. back after halftime. We got a great game going on here. 14-14. Very tightly contested game between these two SFL rivals. And just a little disclaimer, we might have a little bit of camera battery problems this quarter, as some of the batteries are not sufficiently charged. Just a warning that the camera feed might cut out. But Oakridge to receive the second half kickoff, and here we go. Jason Womack going to return.
Fair caught. Let's see what Oakridge can do here. Going in to the third quarter, tie game. You would like to see Oakridge take the lead here.
So Rocklin and Oakridge, two very good teams consistently. Rocklin was 8-4 last year. They lost to Manteca in the Sac Joaquin section semifinals. Oakridge, they were 10-3 last year. In the section finals, they lost to Folsom. Wait, hold on, that doesn't add up. It might have been different division brackets.
Yeah.
If Rocklin lost to Manteca and Oakridge lost to Folsom, wouldn't it be Manteca playing Oakridge in the... Yeah, it must have been different divisions. But here, they're going to start with a throw. The outside, Jason Womack gets around 6 yards there.
And as I've said in the past, that's a beautiful play call. Get Jason Womack out in space. And it ends up getting 7-8 yards. Seven yards, 2nd and 3 on the 28-yard line. 8 yards, 28-yard line.
So they're going to run this one here. Eric Orme up the middle. Gets around the line to gain. They're going to say first down. Move the chains.
Oakridge early first down in this third quarter. You like to see that.
What's big for Oakridge, obviously, is scoring here and getting the lead. And then playing great defense, which they've done. They've settled it on defense after the first few drives, and that's what you see with them a lot. They give up maybe a touchdown early, and then they just really settle in on defense and become almost unstoppable.
Yeah, early struggles normally, and then utter dominance.
Joaquin winding up, throwing deep, has
And he's got it! What a catch, what a throw!
Into double coverage, or not like that, fitted into a tight window. Anderson, with the jump ball right there, makes the grab down to the 31-yard line.
Man, what a throw by Joaquin. Dime right in between two defenders. Jaden Anderson, perfect catch, first down. And now Oakridge is on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
21, not 25, not 31. Student section hasn't left as fast as I thought they would. And here's Joaquin on the keeper. Doesn't get much there, only around a yard or two. Yeah, student section, they've stayed here. Usually it gets way too cold around this time of year for most people to stay.
Yeah, the ozone's going to stick with us. They'll be here till the end, especially in this tight game. Gain of 2.
Short run from Joaquin Graves Mercado. Send Womack to the right. And they're going to dump this one off too high. Ooh, that was danger right there. Tipped off of Orme's hand.
Joaquin's got to be better there. He's got to get that lower so Orme can catch it and run.
Lucky that wasn't intercepted there.
Yes, very lucky.
Both these teams, as you said, 8-1, and their only losses of the season came to Folsom. Rocklin losing 34-21 to Folsom, Oakridge losing 42-21 to Folsom. Although that game was a lot closer than the score might indicate.
Yeah, with 5 minutes left, it was tied.
Yeah.
14-14.
Just got away from them.
Yeah, it did.
Joaquin gonna throw. Got a nice block from Jason Womack.
Flag on the
Flag's
play.
down. He's going to just throw this one away. You see that block from Womack? That was great.
Yeah, that was. Smart decision by Joaquin. Make sure he doesn't put the ball in harm's way.
Check the flag. Going to be a hold on the offense.
Hands to the face against the offense here.
Or they say hands to the face. They said hold initially on the video board.
It's a 10-yarder.
As we enter into this fall season, we have Baseball World Series. Right now, Arizona,
5-5.
Arizona
Is that
and
extra innings?
yes, it is top
Oh, wow.
10, top of the 10th inning.
That was just like World Series Game 1 last year. It went to the 10th inning. I remember being here, recalling a game and that happened.
Yep.
We apologize for those tech difficulties there. Little problem with the camera batteries, as we said. Expect it to get changed very soon. But it's going to be 4th and 18, so probably a field goal attempt coming up. Long field goal attempt from 50 yards out. See if they go for it with Hensley kicking. If they trust his leg enough. 50 yards is pretty difficult, but it looks like he's going to try to kick it.
Yeah, I think he can hit it.
He definitely hit it. Not much wind tonight. It's cold, around 50 degrees here. Timeout. So, we'll see here now with field goal attempt. Looks like Rocklin might have called timeout. Trying to ice the kicker or something. Oh, now the camera battery is being changed. Haven't attempted the field goal yet. Let's see. They're going to go from the left hash this time. 50 yards out. Hensley's kick is up. And it is no good.
Missed. Unfortunate.
It's going to be wide to the left.
Yep.
So it'll stay 14-14 as we'll step aside. So they pick up 4 on that play. So 2nd and 6, still tied at 14. This is a low-scoring affair so far. You could expect that. And they're going to run this one. This time around the right side. Getting around 3-4 yards on that play. Going to be 3rd and short.
Coming off a missed field goal, Oakridge's defense needs to prevail here.
And they've
Get the
done
ball
just
back
that.
into
They've
Joaquin's
been
hands.
Great tonight. The defense, they gave up that touchdown run. They had that turnover on downs. So here's 3rd and 1. run this one up the middle. Didn't look like he got it on the first effort. Second effort, however, got the first down. Rocklin going back to the run game. Braden Mulgannon on the tackle there. Mulgannon, the junior, leads the team in tackles. Has 8 tackles per game. That's what he's averaging. Ball at the 31 now. We've said a lot about Oakridge in their offense, but Rocklin, they need to get something going here.
Yeah, they haven't
Tough
done
against this
anything.
Oakridge defense, but they had that long touchdown run.
Yeah, really, since the first quarter, they have stalled and haven't really done anything.
So there's a run of about 4 yards there.
Second and 6.
Second and 6 on the 35-yard line.
And Oakridge forcing a turnover here would be huge. Hasn't thrown on this drive. That's going to change here. On the outside, has his man and just around a first down. That's number 15, Mason or Owen DeSalvo.
Good play call there. Only needed 5 or 6 yards,
And they get the first down.
and they did it.
Already 4 plays on this drive.
6 minutes to go.
Now ball at their own 42. Rocklin trying to move the ball very well here. So far, 2 first downs.
6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Another screen pass on the outside.
We dropped it.
Initially. Just going to let it go. Nate Martin, number 23 there. Did you hear what the Ozone's chanting? I don't know.
No, I
They're
couldn't.
saying to fire someone.
I couldn't
Now,
understand.
camera problem again. Apologize. Camera battery being changed.
Second and 10 on the 42-yard line. 5:55 left to go in the third.
So on that drop screen pass, you have Sloan dancing around in the pocket. Now finds his man down the sideline.
Oh,
but
good
dropped
hit.
it. And that's a nice hit in the pass breakup by Kevin Arnall, number 12.
He heard footsteps, and he wasn't able to hang on to that.
That's a great play, showing just elusiveness in the pocket from Sloan.
Yeah, and it was a good pass, just unable to hang on.
How about the hit from Arnall, breaking up that pass? His pressure was right towards him, forcing it. So 3rd and 10. Both defenses standing strong so far this game.
The Thunder have to get to the opposite 48-yard line for a first down.
3 now. Just dump it off. Not going to get to that, back to the line of scrimmage. So 4th down. Rocklin going to punt again.
Again, big stop by Oakridge's defense. And gets it back into the hands of the offense. See what number 3, Joaquin, can do here.
And there's one thing that neither team has had, a turnover tonight. I think first turnover is going to be huge for either team. Whoever can get it first. It just takes a muff punt or an interception or a fumble. Completely change how these offenses play. Calls for the fair catch. We'll start with the ball from the 26.
Chris, I don't know if I recall or not, but has Joaquin got sacked tonight?
I don't think he has.
Well, if they don't get sacked, if he doesn't get sacked the whole night, he has a dinner with his O-line,
Yeah.
and the O-line comes over, and they have a party. It's pretty fun.
O-line for Oakridge, very good. They're so good on both sides of the trenches, allowing for such a good run game, enabling guys like Orme and Womack to have great games each night. And then giving Joaquin ample time to throw. And he can use his legs, so that's also a big part of why he doesn't take many sacks. They're going to go on the outside. This is Is that Womack? It was. Womack gets around 6 there. Just swinging it out to him.
Second and 7 for Oakridge.
So Oakridge, they just can't afford to let another drive stall when they're deep into Rocklin territory. They get it down to the 25 and then tackle for loss and hold, or use a hands to the face penalty. Trying to push them into a difficult field goal, which Hensley missed. And here's a run. This is where May got a first down. Or they...
I think it was just short.
Said he was short.
Yeah. Third and
The way
3
that they were moving the chains of the period.
from the 34-yard line.
They're going to start. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 34. Around 3 minutes to go left in quarter 3. 14-14 game. Both offenses just waiting. Having a staring contest, saying whoever scores first takes the lead.
Play action.
Joaquin on the play action, gonna run.
Can he
Get
get
a
there?
First down. He just got
And
a
he
first
will.
down using his legs. Crowd wanted to hold.
Great
Picks up
idea
the
by
first.
Joaquin.
There's him using his legs.
Yep. He had no one open, but as you said, Chris, he's got legs, and he rushed for that first down.
So first down, they'll have the ball at their own 41-yard line. So they're going to give this one up the middle. Eric Gourmet not getting much there, only around 2. Andrew Struts, Jason Womack, Adam Feuerbach coming in. A three-yard run from Eric Gourmet will make it 2nd and 7.
2 receivers out to the right for Oakridge.
Motion Edwards and a flag down.
Looks like a false start. Unfortunately, we'll send Oakridge back 5 yards.
And just not letting penalties kill these drives is going to be big for them.
Yeah. You can't afford
Overcome
to
the
shoot
second
yourself in
long.
the foot, especially in a
Second
tie
and
game.
goal.
With that 5-yard loss, it'll be 2nd and 12 on Oakridge's own 39-yard line.
So now back from their own 39. Here's 2nd and 12. Joaquin gonna throw this one past the sticks. There's Andrew Struts right around the first down marker.
Good throw by
Across
Joaquin.
midfield.
Fit it into the zone where Andrew was just sitting there. And it'll be first down for Oakridge.
So as we said, we have winter sports coming up. You can catch them on Trojan Pride 80, so make sure to subscribe if you're watching this. Soccer, basketball, both men's and women's, wrestling, and maybe, just maybe, an alpine stream. Now here's Jason Womack trying to get around the edge.
Yeah, as you said, Chris, very excited about the soccer and basketball season.
We got
Can't wait.
football playoffs next week, volleyball playoffs potentially going next week and the week after. You can expect around 1 or 2 home playoff games for these Trojans in the playoffs. And then after Thanksgiving, it's on to winter sports. In other news, in the SFL tonight, Granite Bay is playing at Folsom on Prairie City, and Whitney is playing up in Loomis against Del Oro. Folsom going to get first in the SFL. Whitney probably going to finish last, Del Oro in fourth, Granite Bay fifth. Oakridge played Granite Bay 2 weeks ago, 25-14 win. Here's Joaquin, had a clean pocket, now just going to dump this one off.
Good throw.
Underneath has Anderson.
Looks like there's a roughing the passer call back in the backfield.
And there is a flag in the backfield right around where Joaquin got hit.
And that will be roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. So it's going to give Oakridge an extra 15 yards.
Yeah, tack on 15 to that big play.
So now going to have the ball deep into Rocklin territory. They had this situation very similar to this last drive and it stalled out. Lost 10 yards, had to go for the field goal, but now at the 22.
And Oakridge has got around here a few times, and our offense has just stalled. They can't afford to do that this time. Got to keep moving those chains.
3 points works here. Could be big. On the outskirts of the red zone. They're going to run this one with Orme. Hits a wall and won't get much. Only around 1. Second and 9. They pick up 1 yard. They're run for Orme. In the typical Oakridge run game that we know of, seems like Rocklin's done a pretty good job of negating that.
Yeah, Orme up the middle has been ticky-tacky, successful, unsuccessful.
Even trying to go around the edge as well.
As Oakridge prepares to run their second down play, there's just under 15 seconds left in the quarter.
From the 21-yard line. Joaquin faking the handoff, now rolling out to his right. Fires one. Looking for Edwards, but it's broken up.
Edwards wanted a flag, didn't get it.
Now you just can't lose yardage here because this is a manageable field goal.
Yeah.
It'd be 38 from here.
This will be the last play of the third quarter.
Yep, they're just going to let this one... Or no, incomplete pass. You can't do that.
3rd and 9 on the 21-yard line.
See what Coach Taylor wants to dial up here. Go to the end zone with the home run play, or just get a few more yards to make it a more manageable field goal.
And they will do
that.
that.
Run this one with Orme. Burrowing his way only for around a yard on the 20. And that is the end of the third quarter. 14-14 tie game going into the pull the scoreboard back up. This is a fourth quarter action. This is a tightly contested defensive slugfest so far. 14-14 going into the fourth, but Oakridge on the move. Has the ball deep into Rocklin territory, but it stalls. So here's Hensley. Missed from 51. Here's him from 38.
High snap.
That could be trouble. Kick
Is he going to get it?
Way.
He got it.
And it is good. 38-yard field goal is good from Alex Hensley. The Trojans are up 17-14 to start the fourth quarter. Oakridge getting that field goal, 38 yards from Alex Hensley. Now it's Rocklin. Ball is in their court. They haven't scored since the first quarter, similar to what Oakridge did to Granite Bay 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and considering they haven't scored since the first, that field goal was huge for Oakridge.
And this is a very, very good Rocklin offense, scoring around 30 points a game.
Yeah. And as Oakridge's defense has shown that they're really tough and they can hold a 30-point game team to 14 going into the fourth, and they haven't scored since the first quarter. I would say that's pretty good defense by Oakridge.
So Rocklin obviously now going to just be playing with a sense of urgency. Not panic time, but need to get some points here.
Some miscommunication on the subs. Two players go in motion.
now.
Can't do that.
Yep. Illegal motion. Or they
Call timeout.
Here they call timeout for Rocklin, so that's going to waste a timeout. It could be big if this game comes down to one possession.
Yeah, obviously miscommunication there, as they had to take a timeout.
We can only assume that whoever wins this game is going to jump up a lot in the SF or the state of California standings. Rocklin at 29, as we said. And then whoever wins is going to get second in the SFL and probably top 4 seed in the Sac Joaquin section for district playoffs. First team will get a bye. Top 4 teams. Folsom going to be number 1. I think St. Mary's is at 2.
Yeah, we didn't even mention, the first 4 teams get a bye, but if you're a higher seed, you get to play more games at home, which is also a big deal.
There's a nice cut from Rocklin. There's Keeley on the run. I thought it was Rafi Marino, not Keeley. Gets around 6 there. Maybe second and 4. Rocklin just can't let these drives stall around midfield like what they've done last time.
Second and 3 on the 27-yard line.
Send a man in motion, another flag. False start from Rocklin. They've just been killing themselves with these penalties here. It'll be second and 8.
Yeah, either side of the ball can't afford to shoot themselves in the foot, basically, with penalties. They got to limit those.
So it'll be second and 8 instead of second and 3. That same play there. Sloan fakes the handoff. He's going to launch one deep down the middle of the field. Had a man.
Too high.
But it's too high.
Man, Sloan missed him again. He cooked his corner, and he was open. He could have went
Maverick
a lot
Collins
yarder.
Right there for a nice game, but just threw it a little bit too high for him, and now it's third and 8.
As Chris said, third and 8 on the 22-yard line.
Oakridge just putting their ears back. Need to stop them here. No. Stupid play to give up a first down.
Oakridge plays 2 high safeties. Doesn't want to give up a big play. Sends pressure.
5 to the outside. Right around the first down marker. That's Gavin Correa. Oakridge has done a pretty good job of guarding him, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. Initial ruling, going to say he was short, and it looks short. Wonder if this could be 4th down territory for Rocklin.
They're moving the chains. It's a first down.
So, it's first down for Rocklin. Looked like he might have been short. No replay.
Oakridge players want the 4th down, but they're not going to get it. First down, Rocklin.
So fresh shut it down. It's going to get them out to the 30. And here's a run up the middle. Had a hole, but it closed quickly. Pushing forward for about an extra yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 7. So 4 yards on the play. Now's not really the time either team needs to be cautious of the clock. Or Rocklin, with the way that they move the ball here, they keep getting into 3rd down situations. They could burn a ton of time here. We're going to run it again up the middle. Gain of around 1.
Marcus Huffman, number 52, was in the backfield quickly, but couldn't get to the running back in time. And
Marino got 3
look at a
yards
few
on
yards.
that, so there's 3 there. 3rd and short. Clock will run.
3rd and 2 on the
They
38.
don't want to deal with a situation like last time, giving up a quick, cheap first down.
The Thunder showing a running formation with extra tight ends, but they don't
Not
run.
gonna We're going to fake the handoff. Now
They're
fire
gonna go
one deep, and he's got his man in a
Caught it.
reception. That's Gavin Correa down the right sideline.
What a throw.
That was a dime.
Yeah, it was.
Beautiful throw. Get your big tight end and best player involved there.
And Rocklin seemed to go hurry up, trying to catch the Trojans off guard.
Score a touchdown, they can take the lead here. Field goal to tie it. Ball will be at the 20. Deep into Oakridge territory, their first time since the first quarter. And on the screen pass, Oakridge covering it. We're only a gain of about 5.
Getting the pass on that play. Tackled by Nolan King after a gain of about 6.
They're going to get 6 on that play. So Rocklin on the move here. Trojan defense has done a great job of stopping them. Haven't scored since the first quarter. Now with 7:45 left to go in the game, they're knocking on the door. 2nd and 4 from the 16. And motion his man to give it to him. The end around. Not going to get a first down. Only around 2.
Yeah, Chris, going back to the big play by Rocklin, it's a very different momentum shifter there, because it was 3rd and 2. If they stop them, Oakridge might get the ball back on a punt, and then they can wind the clock down. But now they're inside the red zone.
And they've been trying plays like that, trying to go deep, and this time they connect. Just a little bit of some overthrows both times.
Yeah.
So here's 3rd and 3. I have to assume this is probably 4th down territory. Past 7 minutes. So inside 7 minutes, it's 3rd and 4 from the 16. Rocklin down 3.
Press man coverage. No safeties in the box.
And timeout.
Timeout. Thunder.
So Oakridge most of their games have been blowouts these past 2 years. I can think of a few close games that they've played, and I'd say that Grant game from August was pretty close. They were in a similar situation to this. Go down 12-0 early, then you storm back, you get momentum, you seem to be in control, then you let the other team have some life and a chance to win the game at the end. You hold on, you get the win. Granite Bay last year, Rocklin last year, both were away games. They were just in a shootout with Del Oro 3 weeks ago up in Lunis. And their record in those games, 3-1. So they have their fair share of experience and pedigree showing that they can win these types of games.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to a last play or something like that, dramatic fashion.
Like you said, Merce, whoever gets the ball last.
Yep.
Tight formation here.
Tush push.
Nope.
They're gonna fake it.
Handoff. Oh, he's in trouble going way back.
Oh my.
Past
Fumble.
the 30 and the ball is out.
There's a flag on the
is
play
down.
too.
Well, that's an absolute disaster for Rocklin.
Yeah, that was a horrible
Well, check
play.
the flag.
Knocks
That
him out of
takes him
field
out
goal
of
range,
field goal
possibly.
range.
Yeah.
Way out of field goal range. That's a loss of 20 almost. We'll see what this flag is. Could be a hold on the offense. It appeared the ball was out and Oakridge jumped on it.
Yeah, was his arm moving forward, or was it a fumble?
There's no way to review it. Doesn't look like they ruled fumble. That's what the flag is. It's going to be on the offense. He's grounding on the offense. He let go of that one, so lost.
So
of
not a
downs.
fumble.
There's no fumble, but this is way back at the 35. Loss of 20 on their play. Just an absolute disaster for Rocklin there.
Disaster
Not
for
really
sure.
What they were trying to do, run some trick play like that on 3rd and 4. Just don't get too cute there. Just run it up the middle. Do anything other than just have some play that can result in a catastrophic loss like that. So 4th and 25. Are they going to go for it? No.
No, they'll just punt it.
Here's the punt. And I have Oakridge deep in their own territory. Inside the 10. We'll step aside. 6:21 to go. Oakridge up 3. So Oakridge, they get the ball back on that huge sack, but they're going to have the ball deep at their own 5. Going to have to work to get this one out. They were pinned back at the 1, resulting in a fumble touchdown, snap going into the end zone.
Huge sack, well said, for sure.
They're going to run it there, not much doing, just gets back to the line.
As Oakridge's goal here is to run the clock down as they are up 3 and try to ice this game. Gain of 1 by Orme there.
Camera battery is about to die. Our clock says 8 minutes, but it's more around 6. So we could get that reset.
Yeah, clock
Camera
winding down
battery
just
is about
under
to die.
5:40. 2nd and 9 on the 6-yard line.
Go black soon. We're gonna run the jet sweep here with Anderson, trying to get to the outside. Hole closes quickly. 3rd down.
It is 3rd down, but nearly a minute already has run off the clock. This is a big
Just
play
inside
here.
of 5 minutes, around 5:03. Oakridge gonna get the playoff here. Gonna look to get a 1st down here. Probably just gonna run it, take more time off the clock, and force Rocklin to score. Joaquin's going to throw. Goes to the outside, and Womack couldn't
not.
haul it in, so they're going to force a punt.
It's not what you want to
Punt will
see.
be back deep, however, so you're going to have to work to get this one out of the end zone, and Rocklin is going to start with good field position.
Yeah. Yeah, and they don't get a first down on the pass play because it was dropped, which means clock stops, which is not what Oakridge wants to
Very
see.
well be looking at overtime tonight. So 17-14 Oakridge, they're just going to punt this one. 4:46 on the clock as it stops. Our scoreboard clock and actual game clock are not lined up. They just get the punt off, rolling, and it takes the Oakridge bounce out to around the 49-yard line, or 44. The Rocklin going to start with good field position, down 3 with 4.5 minutes to go. So camera battery is still being worked on. But Rocklin get into playoff, and they're going to run it with Keeley up the middle, gets around 7. Camera battery is still not on, so we apologize for that. 4:18 left to go on the clock.
Yeah, Chris, as you said, just above 4 minutes left on the clock. This is probably the biggest drive of the game so
Camera
far.
battery back on, okay. Another run up the middle, they're going to get a first down. Rocklin's run game is getting going here. Oakridge, they need to be careful of the clock here. They can't let Rocklin go 40 yards downfield and score a touchdown. They need to be conscious because 4 minutes left, they could definitely chew up enough clock.
And the Thunder take their second of 3 timeouts with 4:01 to go.
Rocklin taking a timeout. And it's Oakridge with the timeout. Rocklin has 1 timeout remaining. Oakridge having 2.
Scoreboard must be messed up there.
Camera battery. We apologize sincerely for that. That's been a problem all night. Really the only time that we've had this problem. So, sincerely, on behalf of our entire team, won't happen again.
And check in for game 1 of the World Series.
Wow.
Rangers beat the Diamondbacks in 11 innings,
That the series could
6-5.
be an instant classic, but Rocklin, they've got a new set of downs from the Oakridge 33. Clock at 4:01. Oakridge just took a timeout. Gonna throw to the outside, out of bounds, and a gain of around 4.
Pass completed to Maverick Collins. They're on the sidelines, gain of 4. Kevin
Maverick Collins, number 13, with the reception. 2nd and 6. Clock will stop at 3:57.
Oakridge defense needs to step up here.
And Rocklin, they've worked into the field goal range.
They
Here's
have.
a run up the middle. Nice gain. Gets a first down.
Marino, the ball carrier on that play. It's enough for a
It's got to be on Rocklin's mind. Bleeding this clock down. Not letting Oakridge trying to go into a
Yeah, the
minute
Rockland
throw to win the game.
offense has finally found its life again.
They had the similar situation to this in their last drive, resulting in a huge sack. But got Oakridge pinned back deep and got nice field position on that punt. It's a new set of downs from the 21-yard line. 3:30 to go left in the game. Rocklin down 3.
Keep in mind, Rocklin still hasn't scored since the first quarter, so Rocklin needs a touchdown here to get their momentum back.
Handing this one off. Going around the edge and getting a first down is number 26, Rafi Marino.
tackle by
They've been going to him all fourth quarter. That's going to stop the clock as he went out of bounds, but it's going to be goal to go for Rocklin. First and 10, or first and goal from the 10. And they're up. They're down 3, so score a touchdown here, they can go up 4 points. Force Oakridge to try to win the game on the touchdown.
Yeah, a touchdown is key here for the Thunder.
Rocklin has 1 timeout remaining. They're going to run this one. Trying the left side. But Oakridge read that one pretty well. Minimal gain there. A goal line stand would be huge.
And running
Just
is
like what happened last time, obviously. You hold them to a field goal and becomes a game where you can just go down the field, win it on a field goal.
and running is probably what the Rocklin Thunder will do to chew this time up.
They're just going to play it safe with the ball, not risk any turnover or interception.
Yep. And no incompletions to stop the clock.
There's 2:30 to go in the game. Clock inside of 2:30.
An extra tight end on the O-line, 2 wide receivers.
Second and goal from the 7. They're going to run this one with Keeley. Gets stuffed.
Doesn't
Going
go
nowhere.
anywhere.
And it's third and goal.
This
There
is a
no
huge
2-minute
decision.
warning. I was stunned when I heard there wasn't 2-minute warning in college or high school. This is a NFL watcher. The clock won't stop here. Rocklin's going to bleed this one all the way down. And Oakridge, crucial third down coming up here. Do they want to go for it on fourth and get a touchdown? Or do they want to kick the field goal?
If they get, I don't know, 5 yards, they'll probably go for it.
So there is no gain on that run with Keeley. It's third and 7, and Rocklin's going to take a timeout, talk things over. It's their last. Or it might have been, yep, it was Rocklin with the timeout. Their last. 1:30 to go. Rocklin down 3.
What a game
Right
so
on the
far.
So it's third and goal. 7 yards to the goal line. Rocklin's down 3. They can get the touchdown here, take the lead, or tie it with the field goal. It'll be 24 yards from here.
This is a huge play for Rocklin.
It's third down. Oakridge defense needs to stand strong here. Ref's talking things over. And here we go.
I think Rocklin will try to run it, chew that clock even more. And they won't.
Roll him out. And they're going to flip
Oh,
it to him
no.
on the side, and he's going to run in for the touchdown.
No! What a great play call by Rocklin. And now it's up to the Oakridge Trojans.
Nate Martin on the end around there gives Rocklin the lead. And that is a gutsy play call.
Yeah.
That is a gutsy play call. And it's up to Joaquin Graves Mercado to lead the team on the field. 1:24 left, 2 timeouts.
Yeah, ballsy call, as you said. And the ORO will need to step up and try to win this game.
Just one around, left side. There's the extra point. This is a huge extra point, and it's good.
He got it.
So it gives Rocklin a 4-point lead. 21-17, the score of last year's game up in Rocklin.
Touchdown is needed for Oakridge to win.
And Oakridge needed to go on a touchdown drive here with Joaquin Graves Mercado leading the way.
They still have 2 timeouts, so I think it is possible.
It's obviously, for sure, in reach with them. 2 timeouts, 1:24 to go. Oakridge has shown that they can be clutch in the past. Can they be clutch here?
Will the pressure get to Joaquin, or will he stay composed and calm?
You're going to just play a bunch of prevent defense. Just go over the middle. You have 2 timeouts.
And as Rocklin kicks off here, 1:24 to go. Oakridge needs a touchdown. They have 2 timeouts. Most important drive of the game.
It's going to be Womack return this one. They're going to flip it to Anderson just like they did last time.
It's a fake. It's a fake. Yeah.
And they'll start with the ball at the 20. 120 officially as the offense that's in business here.
They'll need to go about 80 yards in 120 with 2 timeouts.
This is where you need to get the ball into the hands of your playmakers. Caleb Edwards, Jaden Anderson, it can make stuff happen.
Yes, they can.
In 2 timeouts, so.
First play, I go play action over the top to Caleb Edwards.
We'll see what Coach Taylor does here. You can run the ball here with the 2 timeouts, but you'd reserve that for more deeper into Rocklin territory. Oakridge, 2 timeouts. Rocklin, none. Joaquin to throw on the first play. Gonna go to the outside. Has his man. Jaden Anderson, but he stayed in bounds. They're gonna need to run up quickly. Clock is ticking down.
Rocklin playing 2 high safeties.
Clock's still ticking down. They haven't spiked it yet or haven't run another play.
Off coverage, just under a minute left. 2 timeouts.
No huddle. Joaquin throwing, has a first
Caleb.
down. Caleb Edwards trying to get the yards after the catch. He has the ball at around the 40. Clock's still going though. Oakridge's going to call timeout. You need to work the sidelines better than that. That took a little bit too much more time than you needed to off the clock right there. So 52 seconds left to go in the game. Oakridge working the ball up to around 30, 39 it looks like.
Yep.
Down 4, need a touchdown.
Feed Caleb again. That's what they need to do. Find him. I don't know how, but find him. That's their key.
But you need to just go to the man who's most open on the sideline. You can't be going with those shots over the middle of the field. One more of those, but you'd like to save your timeout if you need one final play. Clock stops for first downs until they respawn, until they move the chains. Oakridge out of the timeout. 1st and 10 from the 39.
2 deep safeties for Rocklin.
Being throwing. Feeling pressure from
Check
the
down.
right side. Check down.
Don't like it. They gotta go. They gotta go.
Rush up to the line. Only a short gain and the clock continues to run. You're gonna have to spike it here.
They gotta go. Joaquin doesn't know play.
36, 35.
He's got it. Snap it.
Joaquin throwing.
Trying to get
under pressure.
Cannot get
escapes
sacked.
the sack. Now goes down.
They have to
Shy
call.
of the first down yard.
They gotta call
marker.
timeout.
They're gonna have to call timeout. So 24 seconds left. And Oakridge has the ball just at around midfield.
Joaquin's gonna realize he's gotta throw that ball away. You cannot afford to take a timeout there.
We're gonna get Hail Mary attempt. You can take a few shots to the sideline and then fire one to the end zone.
Rocklin is doing a good job covering the sidelines, making sure that Oakridge does not successfully gain yards and get out of bounds.
Likely just do one shot over the middle, then run up to spike it, and then get 1 or 2 plays where you fire one to the end zone. 24 seconds left to go. Ball at the Oakridge 47, just around midfield. You need a touchdown here.
Rocklin goes into prevent.
Joaquin gonna throw.
Cannot
Under
get
some
sacked.
pressure.
He's
Put
gotta
around
throw it
to the
away.
left side. Now just gonna throw it
Gotta
away.
throw it away.
18 seconds left.
Hey, he learned his lesson. He cannot get sacked there. And he didn't. He threw it away.
So 3rd and 2. You need to be careful the downs that you have.
Yeah, we're worrying about clock. We got to worry about their downs, too.
If you get a first down here, you could have few Hail Mary attempts.
We got to...
Jump ball threat and Caleb Edwards, so...
We have a 3rd and 2 on the scoreboard, but on the field we have a 4th down, so I'm not sure.
It's 4th down. Scoreboard says it's 3rd. So 4th and 2. Biggest play of the game so far. They get a stop, it's over. Joaquin throwing to the perimeter, it's intercepted. Down the sideline, and that's going to end this one.
Joaquin, pressure got to him. That's all you can say.
So Rocklin spoiling senior night here in El Dorado Hills. 21-17 is going to be the final here. And what a come-from-behind win from them. Seems like come from behind, but they were up 14-0 at one point. And Oakridge, it's kind of the game that you would expect. Defensive showing.
Joaquin's got to throw that ball away. Well, not throw it away. Just throw it to a better spot.
This is a great win for Rocklin. They're going to advance to 9-1 on the season. Oakridge going to fall to 8-2. So excellent regular season from them, but playoffs coming up. As Sloan just going to kneel on this one to end it.
Man.
And this game is over. So, the final game of the season here, senior night for Oakridge. Rocklin ruining the fun. 21-17, your final tonight. For Rocklin will be 2nd in the SFL. Oakridge likely going to be 3rd.
Unfortunate loss. That's all you can say.
So Oakridge going to have a home playoff game. Not sure if they're going to have a bye, but for sure a home playoff game. You're either next week or 2 weeks from now. So that's going to be all from us. Merce Delgado on color, Mason Johnson working the computer, Landon Vandelister, and Ryan Angeletti on camera. On behalf of our entire crew and for this football season, it's been a pleasure. Everyone, have a good night.
You too.